I'll never forget the story of the young boy who was murdered in London, Nigerian boy. In fact, investigation by Scotland Yard eventually revealed that the boy had just arrived the UK, maybe within about 5 days or so, when he was murdered. I think he was imported into the UK deliberately for ritual purposes. Some people woke up one morning and saw the boy's torso floating down the Thames River, head cut off, all the 4 limbs gone, just the torso with the clothes on. They called Metropolitan Police in London. Then how they went about their investigation is what thrilled me, and I'll never forget, because it made me, it just proved scripture for me. Because without a head, without hands, it was difficult to identify the boy. They took chips off the young boy's bones, went into the lab, analyzed the bones. And with that, they named the prevalent rocks in the part of the world that the boy grew up in. They called the rocks Precambrian rocks. And Precambrian rocks are only found in West Africa. In fact, they narrowed down the place where the boy grew up to a location within 100 square miles between Ibadan and Benin City. That sounds like witchcraft to you, doesn't it? Or wizardry. Let's find the connection. By analyzing the bones, they could detect the prevalent rocks because it is rocks that become soil. It is soil that grow into plants. It is the plants that we eat. And it is what we eat that form our bodies. Is that okay? Simple logic, isn't it? But we don't think about it. This your body looks like rubber, so it is supernatural. It's not. Dust, sand. Maybe the good part to it is the food you eat. The coconut, the vegetable, the kaiko, the ogbono. All of it is sand. It's just that God, in his infinite wisdom, knew if everything remained sand, it would be... So he put them in different shapes and colors and texture, but it is all sand, dust. So, when you eat bread, it forms your physical body. But when you take on information, it forms your spirit. The challenge tonight is for us to be very, very deliberate about our thinking. Because there's a reason why the Apostle Paul said in Romans chapter 12, verse 2, do not be conformed to this world, but be what? Transformed. By what? The renewing of your mind. You change your thinking, you change your character, you change your life, you change your results.